couple of seconds just to make sure it's up to date. Excellent, excellent. Looks like everything is working. So this is going to be a very special campaign. I hope the players and the viewers enjoy watching it. I know my previous players have all enjoyed it very much. We're going to start with a bit of a dungeon delve and adventure first. That may take 2 or 3 sessions to complete, maybe 4 or 5. I don't think it would take more than that with this group, but we'll see what happens. For those who are watching for the first time, this is going to be a weekly ongoing thing. There are a few things you should know about how my Twitch stream works, in particular the gold coin system. Every 10 minutes you will be awarded 2 gold coins just for watching the video, having the tab open. And within that 10 minutes, if you are active in Twitch chat, you earn an extra 4 gold coins on top of that to give you a total of 6 per 10 minutes. Those gold coins can be used to buy tickets in raffles, which depending on what the prizes are, the cost will vary. You can buy things for the group.
First?
Yes.
I'm trying to watch it on Twitch, and it's saying this supports Twitch, but it's Twitch commercial break in progress.
Yeah, I've got that too.
Twitch commercial break in process.
Progress. Is that something you can control?
No.
I don't know. It's like,
I'm looking at it on my tab and it looks fine.
Oh, there we go.
oh, there we go. Yep.
Okay, cool. That's right. Using those gold coins, you can grant advantage to a party member. Disadvantage, if they need help, you can buy them a magic health potion, which will immediately be consumed by them magically. They won't have much choice, it just gets forced down. You can buy wild magic surges. Okay, that can be for players or non-player characters. You can buy inspiration for a character. You can buy a damage bonus, they'll get +2 the next damage roll, or extra initiative. And the big one is if someone earns the coins and spends them, permanent ability score increase by 1 to a maximum of 20, but that bad boy will cost you 10,000 gold coins. I don't expect anyone to actually use that, but be aware that you could fast track that. Donating money gives you gold coins as well. Remember though, you don't have to donate to get gold coins. There are a few other ways. You can do heists, you can do the gambling. Speaking of which, I'll start the first bet session for tonight's game. Anything I've missed there, you guys? You guys know how this works?
Pretty spot on.
I think I've covered the majority of it. If anyone has questions, chuck it in Twitch chat. I want people active in Twitch chat. The reason for that is it actually earns me more VIP slots I can assign to people who are very impotent or important. You can decide. And thank you very much, Jeebus, tipping $13. You're a legend. Tonight there will also be giveaways, as I said. I've got some goodies that I will be posting away to people, from 20-sided dice pouches to, let's see, one that's not green, blue sets of dice that fit into pouches. You do have a chance of winning both. There are also dice rolling tables or trays available, as well as the Lord Jeebus t-shirt and the Turnip Master mug may or may not, depending on viewers, also become available there. Again, if anyone has questions, chuck it in chat. I am monitoring it. Priority, of course, will always go to the game, but I do read the chat, so by all means, ask away. We are looking for a 5th player. I want people to try out. There are currently two people, I believe, who are keen already, and Bunny, it's points, exclamation mark points. All good. They will just come over time. Oh, we already have a purchase. Let's see what this is.
That was fast.
That was fast. Lord Jeebus is giving Bunny inspiration already before the game has even begun.
Don't even know what the characters are yet.
No, we'll cross that bridge in just a moment. Holy crap, it's going off. And a wild magic surge has been purchased. Noted. Alright. In the event that you purchase something and I forget what you've done, so far out, that's just going nuts. We've got an advantage on Elder. Okay, in the event that I forget to do one because, you know, it gets busy when you're DMing, remind me in chat, I'll make it happen. It happens occasionally. There is a 300-second cooldown globally on any purchases made, and I think Wild Magic Surge has a 10-minute cooldown just because of the way that works. We are using a modified Wild Magic Surge table that has 200 items. It was made by Rob Tui. I purchased it on dmsguild.com. And final thing before we start, I do have to do a couple of shout outs here. Number one, GameTileWarehouse.com. We will be using their maps during this campaign, just not tonight. Okay. But Chris from GCW is amazing. He's one of our sponsors. I strongly recommend you have a look at his website, GameTileWarehouse.com. There's a link under the video. Fantasy Grounds College have been supporting me pretty much from day one. Layroon's a champion, and he's also my third biggest bit donator. So always happy to spread the word for them. They have their Founders Day weekend coming up. I think it's the last weekend of the month on the 26th, I think it is. I've put a game up there, One Shot. I'll be hosting. That game's more for new players who've never played D&D, so that's the group I want for that particular game. And Heroes Wanted is a team on Twitch that I'm part of. They all play D&D, not all with Fantasy Grounds, but they all play D&D. There's some really cool videos and streamers in there, so have a look at them at some stage as well. What we'll do now is we'll introduce the players' characters, and we'll start with Sebastian. Tell us about Sebastian. Elder.
Hello.
Tell us about Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian is a human rogue. He is a colorful person. He dresses himself up in entertainers outfits. If you imagine a harlequin or something like that, you can pretty much close to that. A mixture of leather armor and a mask covering his face, which is one of those entertainers' masks, really. I think that's enough for now.
Okay, not a problem. Next up, we've got Franz.
Franz. Hello, everyone. My character is called Franz Bubkendruckman. So he's a human. He's this sort of scrawny little, short, scrawny little ragged man who wears really like badly damaged, like Landschneck clothing, like really brightly colored, but it looks like it's like 80 years old and is just falling off him. He wears an old, like, worn-out army jacket, and his weapons are just sort of strapped to him by various belts and things. And around his neck, he has like pennants to about like 80 different gods at any time, and around his arms as well. His facial hair's sort of, he's got like the remnants of what looks like old mutton chops and a little twirly moustache, but it's like completely overgrown and patchy, and it looks like his face has been scarred up from multiple years of just blunt force trauma. Yeah, he's very twitchy, and he's got very bloodshot eyes, and he's looking around the room a lot, and that is Franz Bubkendruck.
Excellent. Next up, we have Thormagast.
Yeah, Thormagast is a human male. He is a strapping young man of 22 years. He sports a lovely brown beard. He's got quite a tan complexion, like he sees a lot of the sun, and he has sunburst emblems on his shield and on his clothing and robes and armor. He is a priest of Lathander, which you won't miss because he raves about the light, and the by the light constantly is his catchphrase. You notice he can get distracted occasionally by intellectual pursuits, books and stuff like that. He's very optimistic, sees the best in everyone, and is sure that everybody will eventually convert to Lathander, as will this party.
Excellent, excellent. And lastly, we have Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie is a really, she's a small, young, I wouldn't call her necessarily an orphan, but she's definitely a street urchin at this point in time. Actually, technically, she is an orphan because her parents are very dead, but that's not the point.
That'll do it.
Yeah. She's...
Whether she knows it or not.
Yeah. She left home after a rather heated argument with her parents because she wanted to become a circus magician, and that's what she always dreamed of doing. She has a picture book of about a magical circus, and that's just been her dream since she was little. And even though she's older now, and she still clung to that like childlike dream, even as she like goes along the streets, doing little magic tricks for money. And now that she's gotten older and gotten more experience with magic, she's starting to try to develop and become a magician so she can afford to learn more magic and someday like headline a circus. She's like, roaming around trying to find the perfect circus to join and make her grand debut. She really believes that one day she's going to be a headliner for a circus.
Awesome. So as you can see, we've got some very diverse characters. Elder, are you still there?
Yep.
You've disconnected from Fantasy Grounds.
What? I'm still now.
Connection lost, waiting for reconnect. Elder disconnected.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll just
Exit
disconnect
Fantasy
then.
Grounds and reconnect, I suppose. All right. So once Elder reconnects, I don't want to share images or whatnot while someone's trying to connect because it does weird things. Any of the players have anything else to add before we get into this?
I
I think we haven't even started playing. We've already had 5 purchases. Thrak has asked, is she still a child? Sophie?
Oh, sorry, what?
In Twitch chat, Thrakaris has asked, is she still a child?
She's about 14, but she's also a sorcerer, so who
She's
knows?
young.
Maybe she's a plain shapeshifter who's just pretending to be a kid right now and is going to eat the whole party. Like, we don't know yet.
Without any spoilers, I can tell the viewers now, majority of these characters have secrets, okay? and even the other players don't know them, alright?
What? No way!
I'm privy to majority of them, but we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Alright, Sebastian is back.
He's
So,
back. Alright, last call. Anything else to add before we get into this?
No. Good to go.
No? Okay. And just so I know, what does Sophie typically wear? Like, I'm seeing the hooded cloak. Is that
she has
typically
like
on?
a lot of hand-me-downs because she does, like some odd work for stall ladies. So she just usually has other people hand-me-down clothing, but she does keep herself as tidy as possible.
Yeah, but is she trying to hide her age?
I wouldn't say that she's trying, but she's definitely trying to seem older so she can do like checkout counter work and stuff like that.
Okay, alright, not a problem. And thank you for the bits, Mr. Smith. I'm glad you could make it. I was concerned that you wouldn't. Now, alright, let's get into it. You guys are going to be starting off in the city of Waterdeep. I'm quite fond of Waterdeep, but the main reason, technically, is there's a very well-known inn there that works as a home away from home, I suppose you would say, or a base. The inn is called the Yawning Portal, and it is run by a man named Dernan. And Dernan looks like that.
There he is.
There he is. Dernan is incredibly old.
Is
There's
he?
a bit of a story. Yes, he is actually.
He looks perfectly fine for his age.
He really does, doesn't he? He's described as a man of few words. He expects to be paid for his time and will offer insight and rumors only in return for hard cash, okay? One of his sayings is, we know the odds and take our chances. And he'll say that whether he's breaking up a card game that's turned violent or refusing the pleas of adventurers trapped at the bottom of the well in the Yawning Portal. So, wow, things are just going nuts, even if those timers. What just got purchased that time? Okay, thank you. Thrak. Noted. Okay, so, rumor has it that several hundred years ago, Dernan went down the well, which is very well known that that well leads to a dungeon called Undermountain. And it took a couple centuries before he came back, and only people who are as long lived as that vouched that he was who he said he was. For some reason, he doesn't seem to age, and he loves to be in his pub behind the, or his inn, if you will, behind the counter serving. He is a very knowledgeable man, but he is a very heartless man. The Yawning Portal, as I said, is a big inn, and on the main floor of the tap room is a well that's 40 feet wide and has stones coming up to a height of about 5 foot or so. And above that is like a hoist or a crane system designed to lower people down the well and pull them back out if they are brave enough to enter Undermountain. It is also very well known that you will be charged 1 gold piece to be sent down and another gold piece to come back up. The gold piece must be sent up before you come back up. Now, we're not entering that in this campaign. Well, not yet. But I'm just trying to set the scene, alright? So, in the Yawning Portal, there are a lot of curios around it. Think like those restaurants where they have crap all over the walls, right? So, you might see a key carved from bone, a small box with no way to open it, a mummified troglodyte's head, a small burlap pouch filled with various teeth, a bloodstained map, bits and pieces, a troll finger that's still wiggling, for example. There are curios all around the place, okay? And on a typical evening, on quiet nights, guests in the Yawning Portal gather around a large fireplace in the tap room and tend to swap tales of distant places, strange monsters, valuable treasures. On busier nights, the place is loud and crowded. There are balconies around that look around the well, and they will overflow with merchants and nobles, while a combination of a few drinks and the crowd's encouragement gets some folk to pay for a brief trip down into Undermountain. Most folk will pay in advance for a ride down and immediately back up. But sometimes drunk people make, impromptu groups and go down, and they are very rarely seen again. So it's known that it's very dangerous down there. Occasionally monsters come out of the well and attack the inn. So, you guys have had one small adventure already where you were under spelunking, I suppose, and you found an abandoned, what turned out to be like a council chamber sort of thing, of some statues. And I haven't been reading chat, I've been monologuing. At any rate, you guys have a couple of magic or potions, I believe, amongst yourselves that you retrieved from there. And at this point in the story, you guys are in the Yawning Portal, in the tap room, maybe having a few drinks, maybe not Sophie, depends on how she carries herself. So it's sort of a quiet night. There are people here and there. There are lots of people around, but it's not what you would call a busy night. Anyone have anything they would like to do in the yawning portal?
Yeah, Franz does.
Yeah?
I would like to gift Sophie my kinda potion of flying. And I would like to say, little girl, the heavens elude me for now. I cannot reach them. But for you, you can reach the heavens.
His personal what?
You could reach the heavens. And I hand her my potion of flying with a little pink ribbon on top.
Oh, she's so excited, and she will take it right away. And she's like, "Oh, thank you so much!" And she's gonna open it right away and start smelling it to see if it smells gross or not.
You know how to swap items, yeah?
No. Do I drag it into party inventory or?
I believe so. I don't tend to play as a player very often, so I don't use it. But if not, I can always swap it for you. Potion of flying, was it?
Yeah, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
you
you
can
put
just
it in
drop
there.
in the parcel item.
And now she can just take it out and put it in her inventory. In theory.
Got it.
Alright, so you guys are sitting at a table, you know, having a meal and talking. Anything else you guys want to be doing, or what are you talking about? Give us some examples here.
Thormagast will go up to Dernan. My good man, you are quite youthful. Is it by chance you do Pilates as dictated by Lathander?
The man looks at you and just shakes his head and keeps cleaning the bench.
Surely you have a secret to your youthful appearance.
He nods his head, aye.
Please enlighten us.
He shakes his head again. No.
Well, perhaps a gold piece could loosen your tongue.
He holds his hand out expectantly.
Give him a gold piece.
Okay. He pockets it and says magic.
Well, one might find that magic for themselves, in the name and glory of Lathander, of course.
He shrugs his shoulders. Maybe.
Surely one gold piece buys me a little more detail.
He shakes his head. No.
I'm gonna walk up. Sebastian is going to walk up behind Thumagast and pat him on the shoulder, and talk to our good innkeep Dernan. He's like, "Don't mind my good friend here. He's just a little bit too faithful, if you would think." I'm going to hand him another gold piece and say, "How much would I need to get a few drinks around here?"
He takes the coin and says that will buy you a few drinks, one for each of you at the very least.
Hold the one for the little girl. Give her something fruity.
Yep, not a problem. So he pours you the drinks and hands them over to you.
Thank you very much, my good man.
And he turns and looks at Thomagast and says, "So you want to try to live longer, do you?"
You've obviously encountered some great power, Dernan, and it would be best it falls into the hands of the righteous rather than the evil ones.
He nods his hand and says, "For another gold piece, I might be able to tell you a short story about prolonging life."
Well, you have me doubting, but I will trust you just this one more time, Master Dernan.
Okay, so he takes the gold coin from you, and sorry, bear with me. He leans in close like he's whispering, so he doesn't want to let everyone overhear what he's telling you. But he tells you a story about a small town that is called Oakhurst. Now, twice a year, something peculiar happens at Oakhurst, in that the villagers somehow end up with a perfect apple once at the winter solstice, once at the summer solstice. Year in, year out for the past 7 or so years. Maybe longer. He's not really sure on the time. But without fail, on the solstice, the villagers end up with a perfect apple. And it is said that if you eat the apple that is grown during the summer solstice, you will be healed of, well, pretty much whatever ails you. It's some sort of magic apple. The villagers claim that they buy the apples from goblins.
Healing apples bought from goblins?
There's a little bit more you should know. If you were to go there in summer and obtain the apple, it will be perfectly red. It will be the best looking apple you have ever seen. But, thank you for the follow. Should you obtain the winter one, you'll notice that it is pure white. And it is rumored that anyone who eats the white apple dies quite quickly. Now, the time of the year is coming up to the towards summer. So currently you are in spring.
And what does one get to Oakhurst?
That's not too hard at all. It's a little bit away, but it just take a caravan essentially. March, ride a horse, fly on a griffin. It doesn't matter. It's not hard to get to. It's very well known where it is. Like, it's on most maps, and he is happy to point that out to you. Now, I foolishly did not prepare a map of the Forgotten Realms. I will fix that right now. Bear with me while I get one. And Thrak, I will have to read that in a moment. Where is it? Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide. Images. That looks like the one. Bam! But it's big.
Ooh.
And I'll fix that for the stream. Resize. Small size.
Still loading on my screen.
Oh yeah, it's a big map.
Whoa. That's a lot of map.
It is. And so I'm going to actually pin that to my hotbar so I don't have to go digging for that again. And if I bring up the Sword Coast map and I zoom in on it on my screen, I can point out that the party is, as of this moment, they're in Waterdeep. Okay. And where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Sorry. Okay, so on Faerun, which is the World of the Forgotten Realms, the town of Oakhurst is located in the foothills northwest of Thunder Tree. So, let me find Thunder Tree. I don't actually think Thunder Tree's on the map. Also, Neverwinter. Am I going blind? I don't think it's actually on that map. So we're going to say... Ooh, the heist is going up. And now, Thrak, I just read your message. I just better read that very, very quickly. I'm sorry, everyone. Rogtesh, you would need to jump on Discord and send me a message. I'll talk about it after the game. And I'm going to say that Oakhurst is going to be placed... I'm just going to wing it here. I'm going to say it's placed there. Oh, sorry. There. We'll just wing it for that
Okay.
part. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay. So, it's quite a distance away. But since you're asking about living a long time, there's an answer for you.
Well, my friends of the Morning Glory, what say you to this intriguing challenge?
Yeah, it sounds interesting and all, but barkeep, how much for the finger? And I point at the curio finger that was twitching.
He shakes his head and says it's not for sale.
Would 10 coppers for you?
He just looks away and ignores you at this stage.
Okay, bye.
So you have a plot hook there.
Yeah, well, let's get searching, Herr Cleric.
You know, I have
Okay.
a question.
Yes.
Or for Thaumaturgus.
You may call me Thorn. We are friends now, Sophie.
Is a morning glory a flower? Is it a
Lathander, the Lord of the Morning. So, yes, we all fight and strive for the glory of the Morning Lord, and thus we are Morning Glory. That is what the world should know us as. I thought we agreed on that earlier.
Wait, I've been inducted already?
Indeed.
Yeah, but
Man. These gangs are getting even craftier. Ugh. And she looks really distressed.
So what say you all? Shall we seek this apple?
yeah, it sounds good, huh?
We
yeah,
must decide on a way to get there. Perhaps we could seek a caravan to guard or the like.
Great idea. Should I go help look?
Please, Sophie, allow me to follow you on this. Find us an employer of reputable worth to
I'm
take
going
us on a journey north.
I'm going to help Sophie walk as she's probably a bit drunk right now.
Oh, yeah, she's totally gone.
Yep. Okay. Not a problem. So, how did you guys want to actually try and get there?
She's going to go and try talking to some of the street ladies who sell food and get their different deliveries.
Mhm.
And she's going to go and try to see if they can hook her up with their suppliers to see if they're looking for any caravan guards along their routes and see if they can probably hitch and get some jobs.
Okay.
Wrong type of street ladies. Wrong type of street ladies.
Okay. No, this is very good. While she's out doing that, what are the rest of you going to be doing?
I'm gonna follow the cleric around everywhere because he intrigues me.
Okay. And Sebastian?
Yes, I shall stay a few paces behind the young lady, make sure she doesn't succumb into her juice.
Okay. Not a problem. So, let me just do a couple rolls and see what I can come up with. So, as Sophie and Sebastian are walking around, and Sophie's doing her thing, talking to them, initially she doesn't have any luck finding any contacts that would be able to hook her up like that. But she does notice that out the front of another tavern is very quiet, and there happen to be 4 horses that look like they're ready to ride, and they are not tied up.
Her eyes are gonna widen and she's gonna run right over and try to hug the horse's leg because she's drunk.
Yep, so the horses seem to have no problem with that. Yeah, there's not much noise coming from the inn, which is probably a little bit unusual. But there are 4 horses here, saddles on, ready to go. No apparent owner in sight.
She's gonna say, "Oh, you poor horses, you've been abandoned too." And then she's gonna like try climbing on it, but naturally her leg can't even reach the saddle stirrup, and so she's just like step forward and like bonks her head on the saddle.
Sebastian?
I'm going to step forward and assist her, like kneeling down and giving her a little platform to climb up to the horse.
Okay, no problem. So Sophie, you're on top of the horse. The other 3 horses are just standing there. They seem to be very placid, actually.
Nice. She's gonna like sneak, like she's looking around, and she's gonna say, "So, Thur, do you know how your god feels about borrowing things indefinitely?"
Not with you. It's just you and Sebastian
Oh, right.
at this stage.
I forgot. It's just me and Sebastian.
Yep.
She's gonna look at him. She's like, "Do you know what the Morning Glory feels about borrowing things indefinitely?"
I'm sure he'd be very happy with you borrowing something if you intend to return it.
Nice. Okay, well, we should go inside, make sure that they're not, keeled over mid-death or something. I've read in my circus book that people die all the time. And then she hops off. She kind of slides off the horse.
Wise words. I shall provide a hand for her to get down.
Yep. So you guys open the door to this tavern, and the bar room is just empty.
I'm gonna knock on the doors like, "Hello?"
Yeah, and there's unusually no response.
I'm gonna start smacking on the door then. Like with the fist.
I
like,
just-
"Hello?"
Shortly afterwards, a man all dressed in leather enters from another room or pokes his head out, says, "Go away, we're closed."
Forever?
Yes.
Oh, great. Can we have your horses?
He goes, "What? Get out of here." And then he disappears back behind the door, slamming it shut behind him.
What does the tavern look like? Is it normal?
It's
Just
dark, all the
unused?
lanterns are turned off.
No signs of like a scuffle or anything.
A couple chairs are knocked over, but nothing that would indicate like a bar fight.
Right. Well, I do believe this man is being a bit of an ass, really. Do you want to take the horses anyway?
Ooh, we should. Does the chat want us to steal the horses? I'm
borrowing.
for stealing the horses. Right,
Borrow.
borrowing. We're borrowing.
Finders keepers. Well, what are you doing? You need to tell me.
Can we check what's in? Do they have anything attached to them at all?
No, they're not set up for travel, but they are like ready to be mounted and ridden. There's no supplies attached to them. Just the bridle, the saddle, just the bare basics to take it for a ride.
Okay, yeah. She'll nod and she'll just say, "You know what? This is a great opportunity. You can remember where this place is, and then I'll remember all the horses' names, and then we'll just leave, and we'll come back and bring them back next time we're back in Waterdeep."
Sounds like an excellent plan, and I shall grab the reins, I guess. And how many horses does Sophie want
There
to
are 4.
lead? Like how many does she want to lead herself?
Sophie wants to lead 2, but you definitely know she doesn't even make it over 100 pounds. So it's up
Well,
to you.
I'll hand you one. They seem like good horses. So
Okay.
Nice.
Sebastian will be leading 3 of the horses.
Okay. So you guys return to the yawning portal, 45 minutes later, an hour later. Sorry, updating my notes. So you guys get back, and it's a little bit busier in the yawning portal, but you very quickly find Sebastian and Franz and Thormagast.
Horses! What good fortune!
Yes, indeed. We found some owners that just had to let us borrow them.
Yeah, they're
Surely
closing up
they
shop,
were
so they couldn't-
guided by Lathander's light to be so generous with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
truly. They were blessed by holy enlightenment.
Franz,
Because the name is Lucky.
Did you tell them of our righteous cause?
Yes, they were very happy to help, and they also added they would be looking into converting to your God's cause.
Thormagast screams proudly, I am proud of you all. You've come so far.
I'll do a very low bow. Like I only aim to serve.
This is going great. Okay, so I'm going to speed things up a bit here, okay? You guys get your provisions and basically follow a merchant caravan that's heading north from Waterdeep, up past Amphail, up past Tribor, up past Longsaddle, until you finally reach the village of Oakhurst. This has taken you quite some time, several weeks, okay? Given the time. And
DM,
yes.
would it be possible that during the time of travel that Sophie's helping out by like using her magic to help to start fires? She's helping chill like ale mugs and stuff, and she's just really like smoothing up to these caravan people.
Absolutely. Not a problem at all. So yeah, during the trip, you're helping out as much as you can, you know, feeling very mature about the whole situation. And that's not a problem. They eventually keep going when you stop at Oakhurst, though. Okay. Now, Oakhurst is not a massive village. It is getting... it is very warm at the moment. Not as hot as it is in France at the moment, but it's quite warm given that the middle of summer is almost upon you. The village has all the normal houses you would expect, you know, thatch roof cottages. There's a village hall, there's a general store, there's a generic shrine to all deities. There is you do learn there's a jail next to the village hall. There's a local blacksmith, and there is an inn called the Old Boar Inn. Now, you guys arrive, and what would you guys do when you get there? Just in general. I don't need specifics.
I would like to speak to the cleric very quickly.
Yes. So at the shrine, there is a female gnome who, her name introduces herself. My name is Demknuckle, but you can call me Corky.
Pleased to meet you, Corky. Which gods do you serve?
Personally, I serve Pella, but you can pray to any deity at this shrine.
Do you have a spare pennant for Pella, a little necklace I could borrow?
She shakes her head. Unfortunately, she does not.
That is a shame. That is a big shame. And I back away.
Okay, she looks at you, gives you a weird look, but not a problem at all.
Thormagast will jump in and say, tell me, Corky, what can you tell me of the goblins and their apples of this place?
Ah, the apples. There's one due to be sold very soon. I'm not going to keep doing her voice, I'm sorry. Not feeling it, I guess, at the moment. So, she believes that it's the goblins from a place called the Sunless Citadel. And no one knows where the goblins obtained the apple from. But when the villagers purchase the apple, they of course eat the red one, and it heals whoever's sick. They then try to grow more of these apples using the seeds. And whenever they grow these seeds, the plant grows, and it looks like short sticks, like a bushel of sticks sort of coming out of the ground. And then after a couple of weeks, the little growth goes missing, like someone steals it. But no one's ever seen them. So to date, they've been unable to grow their own apple tree to try and get more of these apples.
Curious. So do they suspect the goblins have stolen the growth? Is that what occurring?
That's the consensus. However, no one has actually seen the goblins do that.
And you say they sell the apples. How much do they cost?
They sell the apple for 50 gold pieces. That's all we can generally afford. Anything else? Anyone else have questions?
Thornlegas looks to the party and pulls out his purse. I have 13 gold pieces left. Can we afford an apple together?
Well, she mentions the apple's not due for a few days. The goblins will bring it, present it, we pay for it, they leave.
What were the other buildings in town again?
There are... a village hall, a general store, the shrine, a jail, blacksmith, and the inn. The Old Boar Inn.
Well, I think maybe the inn is a good place to start, yeah?
Why not? We have a few days. Perhaps we can find other places or activities to spread the will of Lathunder.
Yeah.
Sounds like a grand plan.
Sounds wonderful. Oh, by the way, do you have a spare necklace to Lathunder?
You lost the one I gave you?
Yeah.
Next time we pass a shrine or a church of Lathunder, I shall acquire one. Make sure you all get one.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll need to get another one as well. I gave them to those nice people who let us have these horses.
I've been considering, actually, I might go see a smith to get a special symbol of morning glory fashioned for us all.
What would a symbol of morning glory look like?
The sun rising over the hills.
Yeah.
Why hills? Why not mountains?
Yes, 2 mountains, in fact. Why not?
What? Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Glorious.
To show the bountiful praise we shall give to insert God's name here.
I really do appreciate your enthusiasm, my friends. Now, to the inn.
Yeah. We go to the inn.
Okay, not a problem. Sorry, I'm just preparing stuff while you guys are doing that. So the inn is, the Old Boar Inn is run by Garen, who appears to be just a human commoner. You learn that he is the owner and barkeep of the inn, and it just serves basic food and drink and has a few rooms that visitors can rent.
I would like to go up to him and say, how much for rooms, yeah?
He says it's just 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, could you do 2, maybe?
He looks around the bar room and notices that it's empty and says, yeah, okay.
Wonderful. I will take... Counts on his fingers, his friends. 4 rooms, please.
How many nights are we staying here?
For how long does the apple need?
He says, oh, you're here for the apple. And he says, if that's the case, it's 1 gold piece per room.
Wonderful.
I'll chuck him 8 gold.
He snatches it up. Done, you have 2 nights.
I trust that...
He looks at you, Franz, and says, my wife's a bit sick, you see, and we need the apple this year.
Yeah, that's okay. If we have so much money to spare.
Sophie's gonna give him a piece of candy. And she'll, like, give him a small smile. Like, I hope your wife gets...
He nods his head, thanks.
Spit. No, I'm just kidding, sorry.
Herr barkeep, what is there to do in town for fun? I am so bored already.
He says, fun? Nothing fun really happens.
Come on, you must know something. Come on.
Is your town in need of adventurers to perhaps save it from some dark fate?
He looks at you all and appraises you. Thank you very much, Bree. Ooh, cup of tea. A little bit early, but that's all good. Hey? Okay, thanks, babe.
Yeah, you know, some dark fate or maybe some hopscotch or something. I don't really mind.
A circus. I want to go to a circus.
He shakes his head and says, I don't think a circus has ever been to our village. But he says that there is something you might be able to do. Some other adventurers came through here a little while ago, and one of them was boasting about his magical sword, and he called it Shatter Spike. And he says, I'm trying to think of his name. It was Sir B something. Bradford. Sir Bradford he was. He was definitely not a local, but he had this magical sword and he wouldn't shut up about it.
Where's this man now?
Well, we don't know. Him and a couple of other adventurers said they were going to explore the Sunless Citadel, which is a bit of a old wives' tale, but that was a few weeks ago and they've not been back. So maybe you could find them.
That sounds very intriguing. What do you think, my 4 friends?
Sounds great to me.
Did you say 4 friends?
4 friends.
Right, got it.
There are 3 of us here.
Yeah, and also Hans in the back there. Don't be shy, Hans. Come out. Oh, he has stage fright. It's okay. We will get to him later. Whatever.
I shall slyly wave to Hans.
There's literally no one there.
I'm
Yes,
so
I
totally
realized that.
so totally pitching your character going. You have to see the stream to see that. But
Yes, I saw it.
good, I'm glad. Was I right?
Yeah.
How I imagined it.
Awesome. It was well described. Okay, so you guys can spend the night, or you could ask more questions. What are you doing?
Well,
The Sunless Citadel. Its name is an affront to Lathander. Where is it?
So you learn that it's about 7 miles to the northwest.
I say we journey there in the morn and find out what we can find out.
After breakfast?
In the light of the morning glory.
Sophie, just barely manages to keep her eyes from rolling. She just, stares at him with a really deadpan expression. And then she just offers, this really small smile. She's like, yeah, you're right.
I'm going to have to stop laughing at that. God damn.
Yep, don't kill the DM.
Ah. Choking on a Scotch finger biscuit in my cup of tea, laughing at morning glory. But it works. We're going to roll with that. Okay. So you guys have a rather uneventful night. You wake up in the morning. There's a few what appears to be just local commoners having breakfast in the inn. Ones who didn't feel like cooking for themselves. And given the amount you paid for your room, the innkeeper seems to have a bit of a smile on his face, but every time he looks at you, he sort of looks away rather fast. But he does serve you an amazing meal.
Can Sophie try to check him out kind of insightfully? It's trying to get a good read on him.
Yep, can I get you to roll an insight check into the dice tower, please? He seems like he's just doing his job.
And a fine job at that.
Yeah, so you guys have a lot for breakfast. There's pancakes, there's porridge, there's juice, there's a whole heap. It's really like he's put on a great deal for you.
I'll toss him a gold once it's done.
He snatches it up greedily and says thank you and then disappears out into the kitchen. So you guys eat your breakfast. Everyone's quite full. It's still quite early. It's only about 20 minutes after sunrise. Did you guys wish to head off? What are you going to do?
Well, friends, are we looking for the sunless spire? Sounds very interesting, yeah?
Yes, this is the perfect time to set out. Lathander would be pleased. Let us be off.
If it is the will of Lythander, then let us be off. I agree.
Okay, and are you guys going to ride your horses or...
Yes, we shall ride our horses.
Not a problem. So after asking a few locals, which way it is, they mention about 7 miles to the northwest. And after you travel there, you do find it without too much problem. Now, where are we? There's the battle map. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Have a map, everyone.
Oh.
Let's get this out of the way. This is the first map. Oh god, it hasn't been scaled. Sorry, let me delete all those.
We are giants.
You are giants indeed. Not for long. What do we need there? Layers, set grid. This is going to be slightly off, but close enough. Woof. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Alright, so there's a bit of a description here, okay? The Citadel. Alright, so there's an old road that you followed that passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. 2 of the pillars stand straight, but most lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy, knotted rope is tied to one of the leaning pillars on the side of the ravine. Okay? And when you inspect it, you realize it's strong enough to climb down, and you climb down and find yourselves on the ledge that you are now on the map.
Take it we secured our horses somewhere.
So
We'll assume you secured your horses, yes.
We're climbing down into a ravine.
Pretty much.
Oh, I see. So the outside of that is the top of the ravine.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
so-
you're now standing on like a pillar with stairs going down into basically darkness.
Okay. Well, oh, that's kind of spooky. Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll give you a description. So it's a sandy ledge that overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. There's sand, there's rocky debris, there's the bones of small animals on it. There's a rough-hewn stairwell that zigs and zags down the side of the ledge that descends into darkness.
I'll go first. She's gonna chant real quick, and a faint glow is gonna encompass her body as she casts mage armor before she starts heading down.
Yep, I'll actually roll initiatives here. So Sophie is first, actually. And I'm just going to take a quick moment because... for some reason, the encounters aren't showing on this battle map for me, and I've played this before, and there definitely were encounters.
A boat of sea hags rose up to you.
No, not quite. Not quite. Okay, that's all right. So hold on a minute. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I've got that. How very unusual that the encounters aren't even showing in the reference manual. Bear with me while I figure this out. I'll lock tokens while we're at it as well. Sunless Citadel.
Should we just
maps.
chat and RP amongst ourselves while you do that?
Yeah, just very quickly, I do apologise, but the encounters aren't pinned on the map for me.
No problem.
So, what do we think this curious weapon is that this man wants us to find, huh?
What was it called? Shatter Spire or something?
Shatter Spike.
Shatter Spine, isn't it?
Spike. With a K.
Shatter is spine ski, I think.
I love how we're both like butchering the name on purpose.
So what do you think the effect of this Shatter Spine ski would be? Franz?
Sounds like it hurts your back.
What if it hits you and then it sends you on a journey through the darkest levels of hell? You know, that's just a suggestion. We can workshop it. I don't know.
Sophie just gives him like kind of a long look that almost like seems like she's saying, "You mean like this?" But then she just looks down at the ravine instead.
Okay. Alright, so I've got the encounter up. We have a few purchases I need to go through before we get started. Jeebus has just purchased inspiration for Yuri.
Oh, thank you.
Please apply that to yourself. There was inspiration purchased for Bunny earlier, which has already been applied. Great, there was an extra initiative purchased going to Elder.
Hooray.
Elder, what's your character again?
The last one.
Sebastian. Right. Well, your initiative is going up by 1. Because that was purchased for you.
Thank you.
And
Unknown patron.
I'll remember that one. Right, okay, got it. I'm up to date. So, Sophie, your did you say you cast light or just mage armor?
Mage armor, because she has dark vision.
Yep, don't forget, that's right. Don't forget to apply that effect to yourself, the mage armor effect.
Yeah. You know what? It's, never mind, I'm just a dummy.
Are you all
There
good?
we go. Yeah, I just forgot I need to actually drag and drop it on myself and not just clicking it.
Yep.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Okay, so yeah, you can go down the stairs if you so wish. You guys have climbed down the rope onto this ledge, and the stairs, it is dark, but Sophie, you can see. I'll also get you to make a perception roll in the dice tower for me, please, Sophie. But, yeah, no, that's fine. Looks clear?
Yeah. So seeing as it looks clear to her, she's going to kind of like skip down the stairs and she's going to say, wow, this is what's such a huge fault. If I slipped, I would splat completely. And that's what she says, like kind of conversationally behind her. As
Please
she, like,
stop talking, little girl.
Are you scared of heights?
No, I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of falling. It's very different.
Yep, so you skip down them and it all seems fine. You can make the rest of your movement if you so wish.
That's 10.
So
She's gonna
that'll be 20
wait
there.
at the top.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Oh,
you could
okay,
move
it's
there.
Okay.
Because you get 30 in
She's
total, don't you?
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's going to wait at the top of this next set of stairs. And she's also going to, as she's like eyeing this next group of drops, she's going to drink one of her potions. And it's going to be the flying one, just in case she falls.
Okay, yep, not a problem. So when that happens, a giant rat just sort of appears. You don't know how you didn't see it before, but it bites at you, Sophie. And it crits you. The first attack roll of the game, and it crits her.
If anyone bet on the rat, you just won.
No, no one bet on the rat. Something else was just purchased, though. Ooh, let's see this one. Noted as well. Right, Franz. You would have heard Sophie scream as the rat just appeared and bit her.
The little girl's in trouble. I am coming. And he's gonna very shakily, holding onto the back ledge, make his way down the stairs.
Hans, don't look down.
I'm doing it now.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Skills, saving throws. In a tower or
No, do it publicly. Do it publicly.
Hey!
Oh.
Wow.
Character wipe, first session.
Do you wish to use your
First, a nat
inspiration?
20 into a nat 1.
I will burn my inspiration.
One of your inspirations. All right, so no, that's fine. You make it. You make it down there, like because you said you're holding the wall. No problem. And the rat is out of reach. Sophie's between you and the rat, and it's downstairs from you.
That's my turn.
Crazy shit, crazy shit. Okay, Thormagast.
I will save you, while the founder, I will help. And he wanders down the stairs.
Yep.
And does he spy the rat?
Roll a perception check for me. What the fuck is going on here? Yes, he absolutely can see the rat.
Goes, by the founder's light, and he casts secret flame on it.
Let's see it. The rat saves its... fails its save. Bam, you see the rat recoil as the spell hits it. Is that it?
That's it.
Sebastian.
Okay, I'm going to move to the edge and see if can I see the rat.
Roll perception for me.
It's burning now, so you know.
Hold on. Before you do, there was a wild magic surge on Annie. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to go back to Thormagast for a second. And wild magic surge it is. You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, bubbles float out of your mouth. I'm going to create a new effect. And
Oh, is
that's
it like
for 1
silenced?
minute.
Can she talk like she's underwater? Like
No, it's on Thormagast. No, whenever he tries, it's just bubbles come out. So, Sebastian.
Perception check?
Perception check, please.
Publicly?
Publicly, yes.
That's taking a while to appear.
17.
There it is.
Yes, you also actually noticed 2 more giant rats waiting down there.
Beware, there are 2 more behind the one that's on fire. And I shall use my short bow for the one that's on fire currently.
Yep, so it's not on... Yeah, but it's burnt for this round, yeah. So you see their twinkling eyes due to the flames. It is dark down here.
So let's attack the one in front of Sophie.
Okay. How's he attacking?
Short bow.
Yeah, go for it. That was a good underwater voice. I agree, Chris.
Don't know why it's taking so long for actions to go through.
Oh dear.
Oh, I lost connection to the host. Okay.
Yeah,
We
Elder reconnected.
Huh.
How odd.
Well, I made the roll. I think it got lost. Let's try again.
Yeah, try again, because the last one I got was perception. 19. You hit the giant rat with the arrow from the short bow.
Okay, I've got to take away 2 attacks now.
Okay, so you hit the rat and it is dead. Anything else that Sebastian is doing?
I'll use the rest of my movement to get down, I think. So, meet up with my good friends.
Okay. Not a problem. Giant Rat 2 is still pretty sure it's hidden, and so is Giant Rat number 3. Sophie.
Sophie's gonna like ooh, she's like pretty injured and looking at her like mangled limb. She's going to, because like I'm assuming she can see this rat or the other two, since they're within range.
Since they were pointed out, yes, you can see them.
Yeah. Okay, and she's going to cast frostbite on the first one.
Okay. Oh, it saves against it with a 20. Wow, what is going on with these gnats? Also, by the way, I need to end the betting, don't I?
Did anyone win?
Who rolled the first nat 20?
Almagarst.
Almagarst.
No, they didn't. So I'm just going to let that continue. There's only one person who made a bet anyway, so...
It was me. On me. Okay.
But as of right now, that bet is for whoever rolls the next nat 20. So if you want to earn more gold coins to buy tickets for the raffle that's going to come up, now would be a good time to make those bets. No, it's the same size cup. Maybe I just had it closer to the stream, to the camera, I don't know. Franz!
Oh, oops. Could you approve my movement? Sorry, I clicked end.
Okay.
Yep, certainly can.
Franz is going to push past Sophie and go, excuse me, coming from... And then he's going to go, vile beast, I'll kill you dead! And then he's going to charge at the beasts.
Okay, go for it.
And I would like to rage because I am a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
A
scrawny little barbarian.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Before, so I'm doing it.
I like it.
And with 2 hands, he's going to slash downwards at the giant rat. Yeah!
Oh, now, hold on a moment.
Wait, I'm going to burn my second inspiration.
Hold on a moment. I'm holding on. Because when you swung that sword, a wild magic surge happened.
This campaign, I love it.
It's fantastic, isn't it? You cast levitate on yourself. Far out. That's amazing. Let's see if we got a levitate effect.
So he's afraid of heights, and he's now levitating on a precarious position.
I'm only gonna make it last for 1 minute. Excuse me. Yes, but that's what happened with the wild magic surge.
But can I burn my inspiration to hit him?
Yes, of course you can.
All right. Ah, there we go.
It hits. And it's actually enough to kill the rat.
So, Franz brings his falchion down straight through the rat, slicing it in two, and the force from him hitting the ground and the levitate causes him to slowly rise upwards.
Like, whoa, what's going on here?
What? What is happening? Put me down!
Thormagast.
With the trail of bubbles behind him, runs down the stairs. Obviously trying to yell something. Probably in you may hear something about Lathander, but only if you're really perceptive.
Okay,
And
so he's running down
Can
past
I roll
the
percep-
scrawny barbarian who's like, what? And what's
And
he
he's-
doing, sorry?
He's going to swing his mace at the rat.
Okay. Ooh. The mace narrowly misses.
And that will do. As he trails more bubbles
It's probably
in
got
frustration.
it's probably got a lot to do with the fact that it's dark down here. Sebastian.
I'm going to race down the stairs after my clerical friend.
Yep. Yep, and you've got a movement of 40, so that's not a problem.
Yes, I'm going to stab at the rat with my long dagger.
Not a problem. Let's see this roll with the long dagger. Nat 20! Right, ending the bets,
Hey.
ending the bets, ending the bets. Betting. Close betting.
What has that
and
been like? 4 nat 20s and 3 nat 1s in like.
I have no idea. But a certain someone just won some gold. Betting is complete. Now, I know we had 24 viewers earlier and we're up to 20 at the moment. If we can get up to 25, we'll do I'll start a giveaway promotion.
So I'm going to...
Nice, so you've actually killed that rat.
Yeah, I'm going to stab at it, skewer the rat, and then flick it off the edge along with the blood of the dagger.
Yep,
So it's nice and clean. There we go, that's done.
yep. Okay, so you do manage to throw the rat off the edge. We don't even need to do a check on that. Not a problem. And the rest of the preload layers, enable mask, definitely enabling mask. The rest of the coming down the stairs is rather uneventful.
That after I stop flying?
Yeah, take the effect off yourself if you can. Have a new map.
How do I take the effect off myself?
You might not be able to because I put it on you. But I will fix that for you momentarily. That's on France. Cast Levitate on yourself is off. We'll stop you from raging as well, yeah?
Yes, please.
Yep. The bubbles stop coming out of Thormagast's mouth. But Mage Armor is still on. Right, so I'm just going to reveal a little bit of the map for you guys. This map is quite large. And I'll zoom in on the stream in just a moment. Bam. That should work. Any second now. Ha ha. So you guys find yourselves positioned here coming down the stairs. Now I just want to make sure that's all good on the stream. So I will actually zoom in on the stream and sync and lock the tokens. Now, the good thing is this map does have the what do you call it? Pins on it with the encounter, so that's fantastic. I don't need to keep that up anymore. Alright, so there's going to be a bit of a description. The narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a crenellated battlement. The buried citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and to the south, and it looks like it's composed of a layer of... hold on a minute. How can you guys see? Is anyone going to take that into consideration?
I will light a torch.
Great. Just put that effect on yourself, and that'll stay on the combat tracker for an hour. At which point, I'm actually going to re-roll all initiatives. And Sophie's... Look at that. Kicking ass there.
Wow, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so...
The only thing I can roll right.
so far. Anything you can roll right so far. Anyway, so the buried citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. That floor stretches away to the north and the south, and appears to be composed of a layer of what looks like treacherous crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west, there, looms the surviving structure of what must be the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. So that's the tower. You can see it's rounded.
You guys,
Yeah?
as adventurous as I am, I would like to take a short sit-down break and eat a snack until I finish cleaning up this my bite.
Oh my god, I completely forgot. The little one is hurt. Cleric! Cleric!
No, don't do anything like that.
What?
It's a waste of resources. Whatever.
I wouldn't say it's a waste. Rats are laden with disease, and we wouldn't want someone succumbing to such a disease.
Yeah, rats are filthy.
Sophie doesn't say anything, but she gently pats her pet rat in her pocket and doesn't say anything.
I would happily heal you with the power of Lathander, Sophie, if you would allow it.
I just need, you know what? Let's have a 10-minute little powwow. I want to read to you from my picture book real quick, and I'll be fine. I just need enough time.
So she's
to,
asking
just
for a
catch my
short
breath.
rest, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, powwow. Let's do it.
and I want to also use inspiring leader during the short
rest.
break.
Short rest is applied. Please do so. So the other players might not have experienced that feat before. So if you would like to explain that.
Okay, so my character, because she has Charisma 13 or higher, she has Inspiring Leader. So it means that after I spend 10 minutes inspiring my companions and shoring up your resolve...
Also, hold the phone. Lord Jeebus has purchased a magic health potion for Bunny.
Ah, blessed.
Please consume one.
Thank you.
It's not out of your inventory. Just use on your actions tab, the health potion, as the magic health potion appears in front of you and you swallow it.
He is amongst us. Blessed are we.
Yay!
All hail Lord Jeebus.
Oh, it didn't heal me because I'm in dum-dum. 1 second.
I can fix that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Done.
Awesome. So basically, we get temporary, give all of you temporary hit points equal to my level and my charisma modifier. So you guys are going to get 5 temporary hit points each right now,
Excellent.
including myself.
And you're doing that by showing us your picture book?
Yeah, she's telling you guys about the circus that she wants to go see and how we have to make it out so that she can join the circus one day.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, wonderful.
Damn Bisbane tab.
Sorry, say that again.
Put the 5 hit points into the...
No, it's already
temp-
applied.
Oh.
Look on the combat tracker.
Yeah, I did it manually.
By Lathander, Sophie, you're quite invigorating. The whole of Morning Glory revels in your presence.
Yeah, that story was beautiful. And a little tear runs down Franz's cheek.
Alright, well, Sebastian's got... actually, no, I'm going to roll initiative again because we did the short rest. Bloop, Sebastian's got highest initiative as it stands.
Okay, I'm gonna check the door.
Okay, and give me just 1 second. Okay, so as you approach towards the door, I need you to make a dexterity or... sorry, bear with me. First of all, make a perception check.
tower?
No, do it publicly. Yep. As you approach, you actually notice on the floor. There is a trapdoor on that tile right there. You
Trapdoor.
almost you almost stood on it. Yes, it's quite well hidden. So
Right.
So to describe it, it looks like it's about it actually describes it as bigger than that. There, 10 foot by 10 foot.
My dear Sophie, if you had accepted one more, I'd fear we'd be trying to pick you up from 20 feet below or something around that area.
You know what? Luckily, we have the grace of morning glory to keep us from harm.
Can I see we deactivated this, or is it just a...
For that... no, you can't see the mechanism.
Alright, I'll let everyone know the trap and where it is and all that, and I'll make my way around it.
Okay, so make your way around it for me. Not a problem. So assume that all the doors in here are wood and fairly solid unless I describe them as otherwise, okay?
Right. So, do I get anything, or is that trap thing my action?
No, that was just perception, so you still have an action.
Okay, then, can I try the door?
Yep, so the door appears to be unlocked.
Can I check for traps?
You can, but that would be an action.
Okay, so that'll be next, okay. That's my end.
Yep, Sophie. Almost trod on a trapdoor, Sophie.
Yeah, I said Soapy. Sophie's gonna walk around it. Good.
Just to there?
And then she's gonna peek. That's a window, right?
No, it's
Or
a
not?
door.
Wait, that's a really small door.
But it's
5
a door
foot door.
nonetheless.
I guess it's not that small. It just looked smaller when it was covered like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. God, I can't wait for Fantasy Grounds Unity when I don't have to do that crap anymore, I tell you. Oh, dear. Okay, so what's Sophie doing?
She's gonna look at Sebastian. And she's gonna say, "You know what? I'm gonna let someone bigger than me take point. You know, like elders before potential." And then she's just gonna stand right.
So, age before beauty. Right, gotcha. Thormagast.
He takes a moment to look at the floor for footprints other than our own, and he moves this way.
And as he's looking, I'll get you to roll perception. This one in the dice tower, please. Yep. So you can't see footprints as such, but it looks like it is. Creatures do come across here regularly. You can't really tell what sort. There's a lot of dust and debris, as it described, but it's disturbed to the point where you can't quite tell what's causing it.
All right, he casts light cantrip on his shield directly onto the sun that's emblazoned on his shield.
Excellent.
And then I'll use the base. Looking at the trap, does it look like it's a pit trap?
It looks like a trapdoor that would fall open inwards, yes.
From where I am, I tap it with my shield to see if it collapses inwards.
Yep, so when you tap it with your shield, like, how hard are you going to hit it with your shield?
I give it a full-blooded strike, actually.
Okay, so you strike it, the trapdoor bursts open, there's a loud clang as the shield hits. I assume it's a metal shield? Or even
Yes.
if it's not, it would still make a loud clang. And the pit drops open. You're holding your shield over it, can see down into it. And there is a small walkway on the side that you are about 5 feet down in the pit. And down in the pit, you can see there are some what look like skeletons of very short beings. And you can see what quite clearly looks like a decomposing goblin. And there is one of the giant rats in there as well. The rat has been eating the fresher goblin. And it looks up at you and hisses, but doesn't appear that it has a way out.
A rat in a barrel, as it were. I think I've used all my actions, so I'll just watch the rat carefully for the moment.
Yep. Next up is Franz.
Franz is gonna tentatively walk into the room and skirt the trap by a wide margin.
Yep. Well, it's not a room. You're on like a crenellation.
Oh, okay, sure. And then he's gonna ask, "Do we want to go through this door yet?" To Sophie and Sebastian, right next to us.
Well, unless you could find somewhere else to head, I think this is our only option to get in.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay, I'm gonna try to handle.
Yep, so you turn the handle, the door opens, no problemo, and I'm just... I hate doing this by freehand. Bear with me. I really, really, really can't wait for Unity, so I don't have to do this crap. Although I did an alright job that time. Haha. The door opens. Now, this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite. And upon the granite, there are sprawled bodies of 4 goblins. Okay? Apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall. You can see him here. The spear that killed it is still skewering it and holding it upright. There are 3 wooden doors leading from this area. And it's a hollow tower of loose masonry, reaches 30 feet into the air. But the intervening floors and stairs are gone except for a couple of crumbled ledges. It does not look like there's a way to climb up this tower.
Well,
So you've opened the door. This is what you can see.
Franz is gonna step in.
Mm-hmm.
Going to say, "Hello."
It echoes a little bit, but there's no response.
Bells is no one home. Come on, friends.
Okay, Sebastian.
Yeah, I'm going to trust his judgment for the moment.
Yep.
So, which door do I think I should go for? Let's go for the lower door for now.
And can everyone... oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I need to do this. Hide. Roll. Okay, so Sebastian, as you're going down, you think you can see a hidden doorway. Secret door, if you will.
Hidden. Where would that be?
Here.
Okay then, change of plans.
So as you come down to investigate it, you do realize that there is a masonry block that serves as a lever, which can be pushed in on the left side or pulled out from the right. That's part of your spot that you rolled a nat 20 on. Or your perception, I should say.
Okay then. I think I'll call the others over saying, I've found something, but don't want to touch it just yet.
What did you find?
Some kind of masonry lever.
Oh, no secrets.
Ooh, Sophie.
Hey.
What's going on, Sophie?
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to hold down my button. She is going to walk in after she hears them chitter-chatting.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be like, "Are you sure it's safe?" As she kind of like nudges her way around Franz.
Sure as I am Franz.
Okay, so not very. Got it.
I am Franz, right?
What does Hans think?
Hans, what do you think? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He says I'm fine.
Okay, so I've just put up a roll of the prize wheel as a competition for the viewers. You can win gold coins, t-shirts, mugs, dice, sets of dice. I will be posting these pretty much anywhere. You could win a D20 dice pouch. You could win both. And I also have some dice rolling trays. They will be posted anywhere. If you wish to enter the raffle, you have half an hour. The instructions are in chat. Yes,
So
players
cool.
can't enter, and neither can family members. They know who they are. All good. So sorry, Sophie's entering.
Yeah, and she's just gonna stand behind Sebastian as she's keeping watch on things. She'll keep watching the side doors
Yep.
to make sure like nothing weird comes charging out like more.
Yeah, not a problem. Thormagast.
Right, with his light glowing from his shield, he'll wander in, survey the scene, take in a breath and go, by Lathander, and move over to this goblin and search it for clues as to what's happened to it.
Yep. Okay, so I'll get you to roll a investigation check for me, please. Nice. So these goblins have been killed, have been dead for quite a while, and you can see that rats have gnawed at them. The bodies appear to have been looted. The only thing that appears to still be in the room is the spear holding the goblin up on the western wall.
Does this look to be the work of perhaps the adventurers we're looking for?
It's hard to say. Given that the
Alrighty.
spear has impaled the goblin into the one the goblin's only short, you surmise that whoever wielded the spear either did an underhand thrust with it, one hell of an underhand thrust, or was short themselves.
All right then. Yeah, that'll be his turn.
Okay, not a problem. Franz.
Franz is going to go have a look at this door over here.
Yep. So it's another wooden door.
And Franz would like to knock on it and go, "Hello, is anyone home?"
So there's a... As you do that, and there's no response.
Still no one is home. Okay.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Could I get another? Get that description again? Like, want to be able to check if it's traps or something.
Okay, yep. So the you've found the masonry block that serves it. It's a lever that can be pushed in on the left side or pulled out from the right.
So, like, if you were to push one in, the other one would come out.
Yes.
Sort of thing? Right.
Absolutely right. He's not in tonight's game, Gwen.
Right. So, I think I'll call Thomagast over and maybe even Franz and say, "Do you think it's worth a shot? Giving this a push?"
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, yeah?
Guessing Thomagast is too involved in his goblin.
No. Go ahead. By Lathander, be our guide.
All right, then. So
describe what you're doing.
So just a question: is one of them currently like pushed out?
No.
So both like equal.
Yes. So the brick basically sticks out. You know, just like quarter of an inch, only barely noticeable, but you noticed it, and you realize that it can be, one side can be pushed in or the other side pulled out.
Okay, then we'll push the one side in then.
Okay, so you push it and there's a loud click, and you're very glad that you didn't try pulling on the other side because a very long needle is sticking out and would have jammed right into your hand.
Oh, that would have left a mark.
A door creaks open.
So even if I went for the wrong one, it would have.
If you'd said you're going to pull on it, it would have. You would have had to make a save against it.
Okay.
Okay, so this pocket chamber is damp and cold. The skeletons of 3 long dead archers slump against rubble-filled arrow slits along the east and south wall.
I'm going to turn to Sophie and say, push the button in if the door closes behind me. I'm going to venture in.
Got it.
I'm going to venture in and inspect these bodies.
Yep. Immediately, the moment you step in, the 3 skeletons rise.
That's interesting.
I'll let you take an action if you want to at this stage.
Okay, I'll stab at one. I'll stab at one, then move away, I guess.
So yep, you're in here looking that way. Let's see it. Oof, with the long dagger, he misses. Let me just check the purchases and see what's actually happened there. We've only got 1 entry in the raffle. Guys, I will post stuff to you. Enter the raffle. Let's see. Loyalty store. History. Right, no, that hasn't happened yet. Right.
And I move back, so that'll be 2 attacks of opportunity only.
No, it will be 3. You're exiting the room.
No, but with mobile feet, if I attack someone, even if it misses...
Oh, right. Yep. So which one did you attack again? You attacked...
I attacked
Skeleton 7. So number
top.
1 and 8. Number 1 will react and holding a short sword in its hand slashes at you, which hits.
Can't you disengage as a rogue?
Not yet.
Chose not to. Skeleton 8 has pulled a short bow out and fires an arrow at you as well. Missing.
I'm gonna. Can I shout out, or is that too much?
No, you can yell something out. You've just been hit. I'm
Yep.
sure you would make it.
Undead.
Sophie. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm 15
No, it's all
minutes
good.
late.
It's all good. Thank you. Sophie, you there?
I'm sorry, my cat hit my mute button. Is it possible for her to see that southernmost
Skeleton 8. Yes, you can see it past
Skeleton 8.
Sebastian, who is turned around and is running towards you.
Like only to that
Awesome.
point, not like running
Yeah,
further.
but he's still facing that way. Yeah. So
Okay.
I imagine he's sort of, you'd sort of crouch a bit as you cowered and ran, like trying to avoid being hit.
Yep.
Yeah. So yes, Sophie, you can see it.
Oh my gosh, cat move. Okay, sorry. She decided to
All good.
close my fantasy rounds window by laying on top of my mouse.
I'll just reset your movement there. There you go.
Thank you. She's going to cast Frostbite on Skeleton.
8. Yep. And it fails its save, so the frostbite hits. Full effect, maximum damage. Well done.
She's like, slow down. And then she's also going to say over her shoulder, we need some of holy light in the secret room. Yeah.
Okay, Skeleton 1 steps forward, short sword in hand, and slashes at Sebastian, cutting him. Skeleton 8 at -2 with the shortbow fires at Sebastian. Missing. What just happened there?
Disadvantage?
Yeah,
Oh, is that the one I attacked?
no.
No.
I give it disadvantage with frostbite.
Ah, that'll do it. Yep.
Yeah,
Thormagast,
also,
you've heard the cries that there are undead about.
By the thunder! He calls as he runs across the room. He leaves his mace hanging from his belt, and with one hand, he calls up Lathander's will and fires burning hands into the room from that corner there.
Okay, that I'll just say that hits all three. So just target all three, control click them. It's usually the easiest way. And then instead of dragging it on them, just click the buttons. So first will be the saving throws. Success, success, success. So is it half damage with burning hands?
Yeah, half damage.
So just roll the damage, it'll automatically calculate that. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. So the fire fills the room very briefly, and the skeletons get sort of blackened, charcoaly look on some of their bones.
Done.
Done. All right, Franz.
Okay, Franz hearing this is going to run over and try and push past Sebastian
Yep.
and go, "Silly undead, you should be sleeping!"
Essentially
He's
knocking
gonna-
Sebastian to there. Yep.
Yep, and he's going to hit the front one.
Oof.
No, he's going to miss the front one. And that is all he can do.
Sebastian.
so just to clarify, the dodge action is the disengage action.
No, disengage is its own action. You can use an action to disengage, which means you can leave.
Right.
getting
I don't
hit.
have disengage.
No, that's
coded.
just a standard action.
Yeah, what you're thinking of is
Right.
at second level, you can disengage as a bonus action.
Right. Okay. Then.
At first level for rogue, you must take it as an action, but instead
okay.
you attacked. So at second level,
Yep,
you could
okay.
attack and then bonus action disengage.
Right. Okay then. Thanks a lot.
That's right.
Yeah. I'll take the short bow out and loose an arrow. To whichever one I can see.
Yep. So at -2, please. You can see skeleton 1. I'll just move it there for the the moment, so it's easier to hit.
Yeah, it got masked for a second now.
Yep. Nat 20.
Hey,
Well done. Critical hit. There's no bets on at the moment, is there? Nope. So far we've sold 10 tickets for that giveaway. Alright, so
That's it for me, I think.
yeah, your shot with the short bow actually hits the skeleton and it crumbles back down into a pile of bones. Sophie.
Sophie is going to cast another frostbite.
Thank you very much. Sorry, say that again. It failed its save.
Yep, she's
Yep.
casting another frostbite.
Good stuff. Nice. The bones become brittle and think like Terminator 2 where he freezes and falls apart, except it's bones.
Yeah. Sophie's gonna make a little sound effect where it's like, as it like shatters and dies.
I like that. I do. I like that a lot.
She's gonna move over to here to get out of Sebastian's.
That's almost as good as Droven's Eldritch Blast. Skeleton 7 moves into position to attack Franz, it's wielding a short sword as well, and it slashes at you with it. Missing. Thormagast.
He'll force his way past Franz and then around there, pulling out his mace and swiping at the skeleton.
Alright, on listing, before you go, enter the raffle. Sorry, say again, Thormagast. You're moving in there?
And he swipes at the skeleton with his mace.
Yep, which hits.
By Lathander's might!
Nice. Double damage. Look at that. Woof.
Mamma mia.
Very nice. Franz.
Alright. Franz is gonna squeal and try and drive his falchion into the skeleton's skull with both hands.
Yep.
Big overhead attack.
Yep.
Go Texas!
Nice. Well done.
Then bring the damage down.
Boom. Yeah, so you basically cut this skeleton down in the middle. It is
It's
down.
good night for you, skeleton.
It is. So, first things first, I need to give you guys a little bit of XP. Ta-da! It's not a lot, but at this level, it's something. Right, so I need to make a roll.
What's XP to next level?
That is... I've saved that. Hold on a moment. Beyond first level. You should have 300 as enough to get you to level 2.
You ready? Thank you.
All good. Right, and you guys find a little bit of loot in this room.
Trinkets.
Trinkets indeed. 13 gold pieces, 37 silver pieces, 3 magical arrows, and 3 regular arrows.
Splendid arrow.
Oh yeah. They are not identified.
Well, does anyone else have bows?
A crossbow, wrong type of bow.
As do I have a crossbow.
Looks like they go to Sebastian.
Yep.
And then there are 3 regular arrows. You want them as well?
Yeah, sure, I'll take them. Like 3 regular arrows or 3 regular sets of arrows?
Look, actually, no. 3 sets of... So there's 60 arrows there.
Yeah, right.
They're like quivers full. Sorry, my mistake. I misread
I'll
that.
take 60 arrows.
Done. So there's 1 gold piece and 1 silver piece because it couldn't divide that amongst you, but that'll just stay there for the next loot that you find. Well done. I'm just going to take a quick 2-minute break. Everyone who's watching, who's not related to me, and who's not playing in this game, enter the giveaway. You're going to win a roll of the prize wheel. There's more gold coins to be earned. There's sets of dice pouches, dice rolling trays, and I've got assorted colour dice rolling trays. I will post them to you damn near anywhere in the world. And you could also win a t-shirt or a mug. A Lord Jeebus t-shirt or a Turnip Master mug. I will be back very momentarily, so if anyone else needs to have just a quick break, now's the time to do so. Be right back.
Alrighty, I will be right back as well. I'm gonna get a quick thing to eat.
Furs is back. We'll just do a ready check so I know when everyone's back. So let me have a quick read of this stream chat because I've been neglecting a little bit. What did I miss there? Not a lot. Guys, we got a lot of viewers tonight. Enter the raffle. Someone's going to win something. 10 tickets have been sold so far. There's 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go before it closes.
And back.
You're back? Yeah, just tick you back on the chat. How are you enjoying the game so far? Oh, that's everyone.
Very fun.
Excellent, excellent. You just wait till you guys finish this quest and then we get into the main one. But that's going to take quite a while. And Chris from GameTileWarehouse.com is making me more maps to use on the main campaign when we get to it. There is a reason you guys were forced to do another adventure first, but that'll become apparent when the time is right. So once again, to everyone watching, how many viewers have we got right now? We have 15. Oh, it dropped a bit. I saw 24 at one stage. The raffle is on. I don't care what country you live in. I'll post these to you if you win them. You could win the Lord Jeebus t-shirt, the Turnip Master mug. As I said, I've got sets of dice of all different colours, including the Emperor's New Dice. They're actually green. I have different dice rolling trays that clip together and end up looking like this. They were donated by Midnight, as were the D20 dice pouches, and you will get to choose between black or red if you win one of those. Alright, everyone's back, so we'll keep going. Sebastian, you're up.
Yes, well, that's not an experience I'd like to go through again, though I probably will.
You are quite wounded.
How are your wounds, masked man? Are they fatal? Will we leave you here?
I'll unlock the
Let me
tokens for
check.
the moment. So
Let me check.
You guys
And
can mingle in this
look
room
at
if
the
you
deep
want to.
cut. Yep, looks pretty deep.
Brave Sebastian, come feel the light of the thunder.
Must I come to you?
The tokens are unlocked. Mingle in the room if you want to.
Yeah, walk back out.
I mean, it would make sense. We don't need to take turns to do that.
Yeah.
Oof, nice roll.
Thank you.
Praise be with the thunder.
All
Sebastian,
right.
you are healed.
I will now lock
Thank
the
you.
tokens.
Also.
And I'm actually going to give each of you an inspiration because the lot of you are doing an excellent job with your role playing.
Thank you, her DM.
All good. And because the viewers have slacked off and stopped buying them.
It's because nobody's praising Jeebus enough, to be honest.
That's probably what it is. Jeebus and Mr. Smith, if Mr. Smith is still about.
I typed it to him.
Yeah, that's fine. I think he just likes hearing his name said out
Well, I
loud.
named my rat after him. It's
Yeah.
going in the
All right,
pot.
so what did you name the rat?
Jeebus.
Jeebus, right, yep. Awesome. So, the skeletons are dead. There are 4 exits to this room, including one to the secret compartment. You guys have an exit to the northwest or to the southwest?
Which way do you want to go, friends? I mean, normally I trust these decisions up to Hans, but he's being very quiet right now, so fucking jerk.
Bad show, Hans. Well, I'd say we go to the door you were about to open, Franz.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so Sebastian's first. Moving
Okay.
over.
Do I have
Over.
action?
Blah. Yeah, you have action.
Can I check for traps?
You can roll investigation into the dice tower, please. You're very confident it's not tracked.
Yep, Hans, you first.
All right. Well, Sophie's go.
Sophie will walk to here.
Yep.
She'll open the door.
Great. I will reveal. Bam. And I need to close a couple windows because I have just a bajillion of them open as the DM. Alright, so I'll read the description out to you. The masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The far end has collapsed, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth, and I'll put that into chat for you.
Okay, since Sophie knows the others can't actually see through the doorway just yet, well, Sebastian can probably see like a bit in here. She's gonna like scream as if she's seen a ghost.
Like she's just seen this dragon. Yep.
Yeah, she's like, it's a dragon. She's gonna pretend to be like absolutely terrified.
Can I make a reaction?
Yes.
Can I shut the door?
Okay. So Sophie steps back just a fraction, screams dragon, and Sebastian just pulls the door shut. Like I imagine he's like holding on to it, like trying to brace it.
Yep, like what kind of dragon? What color?
Flabbergast.
With eyebrows raised wildly. A dragon? We must be off! That beast is too strong for us! Quick, let's take flight!
I'm not ready to die!
3 minutes on the giveaway,
Stone
guys.
dragon.
On the roll of the prize wheel. Just
Never heard of
for
a
anyone else.
stone dragon.
Yeah, because it's embedded in the wall. She's gonna bust out laughing.
Flabbergast looks very embarrassed.
Okay.
Is this a joke? Because it's really funny.
I'm gonna kneel down, put my hand on her head, and please do not joke about these things.
How would a dragon even fit in here?
You never know. They are magical beasts.
Okay, bear with me a moment. Jeebus, I'm going to refund that. She's already maxed out. But Lord Jeebus tried to purchase inspiration for Sophie again. And wowza.
Does it max out at 2?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have to remember that one. And got it. All the purchases done. Only a couple minutes, guys. If you want to enter the raffle, there's instructions in chat. ! Raffle, and then the number of tickets you wish to buy. The tickets are not terribly expensive. There it is there. Alright, so we'll get back to the game because that'll go off in a moment. Thormagast has started to retreat. Franz? Someone's purchasing stuff.
Franz would like to try the other door instead.
Elder,
Yes.
on your next damage roll, add 2 thanks to Lord Jeebus.
Add 2 to damage. All right.
Just
Thank
jot
you,
that
Jeebus.
down because I'm going to forget that. There's too many of them. And Jeebs, that one you've purchased for Annie. I'm just going to count that as a inspiration. So Annie, you now have 2 lots of inspiration. And what else has been purchased? Yes, and the one that was purchased at the beginning of the game, and these circumstances have not happened yet. So Franz goes up to this door.
I would like to knock.
Yep, so there's a knocking. No response. Isn't that weird?
Is nobody into that? Is it a work week, everybody? Is everyone at
Because-
work?
Yeah, you ignored Captain Stone in there. He's probably feeling really offended right now.
Oh, you're right. I should go apologize. I opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
So you open this door, revealing a hallway with 3 other doors down the other end.
There's more doors down this way. If you're interested, I mean, it could be interesting. I don't know. He walks in, sort of idly,
Yep.
and that's my turn.
So you do notice... oh, have you got light, Franz?
No, I don't.
No,
Can I
you
learn
don't.
Dodge?
You can apply it to yourself.
Sure.
So when the torch catches on, you see that the door on the south, you can sort of see a little thing on the front of the door there,
Oh yeah.
right? There's a stone relief carved door that portrays a fish that looks very dragon-like swimming.
There's a dragony fish in here this time.
Sebastian, holding the door shut in fear of a dragon.
I've come to an understanding. It was like after seeing our good friend Franz leave the main room, I'd say, well, no matter what's behind the door, best we stick together.
Okie dokie, and let me just check the giveaway. The time is up. There are 10 tickets purchased. So I'm just going to do the giveaway, guys. The winner is Lord Jeebus.
Never would have guessed.
Alright, I'm going to roll the wheel of prizes. And Lord Jeebus, whatever this lands on is what you get. There it goes. 250 gold coins.
Nice.
Nice. Hey, it all adds up. It all adds up. Da-da-da-da-da. What do I need to do here? Loyalty and search for SGT, Jeebus, edit. That's going to bring him up to 4,003 coins. Done. They are applied, Lord Jeebus. I will actually run that again. Bear with me. Roll of the prize wheel has started again. It'll tell you how to buy tickets in a moment. Alright, so Sebastian comes running in. And you can see what's up there. I'm also just going to change the background music now that I think about it. Search for... And if anyone is wondering about the background music, it's from tabletopaudio.com. And I use them all the time. They're pretty amazing. So there's a shout out. Right, so Sebastian's entered. Anything you're doing there, Sebastian?
Guess I'll pat Franz on the back, saying, "Don't worry, Franz and I have your back."
Okay, Sophie,
So
you're
yes,
up.
yes, I'm patting air right now.
Franz flinches slightly under your touch, but then it's like, oh, okay.
Sophie's gonna come running up the side and she's gonna yell behind her, "Let's go, Captain Light!" And then head in here.
Not a problem. Thormagast.
Looking a little bit embarrassed about the whole dragon incident, he quickly hurries to catch up with his companions.
Got it. Does he want to dash to get in there, or?
He maintains his dignity. He's hurrying, but trying to not look like he's hurrying.
Kath and Kim speed walk.
Yeah, so he's like his hips are pointing out as he's sort of shuffling across. Hey, I'm not in a hurry. I'm just yes.
Evil DM remasking the map. Just to make it interesting. Alright. So, what did we get just there? Ah, Sophie. I'll get Sebastian to roll a in the tower, please. A perception check, please. Sebastian, you feel something as Sophie's hand reaches into your pocket.
I'll be sure to check that later.
Oh dear.
Nice to have the illusion.
Okay, and actually... That's been applied, Lord Jeebus. Extra initiative purchased for money. Right, Thormagast has run up. Franz.
I would like to walk down the hall, and then I'd like to look at the carving to my left.
South. Yep. Down the bottom there.
Does it have a key like the other one? Not that I knew that, but does it look locked?
No, it doesn't.
I would like to gently knock the door.
So knocking on the door, gently.
I would say, hello!
Yep, you hear... Roll a perception check for me, actually. Do this one publicly.
Yep. Definitely a good idea to announce my entry at every door.
Yep, so look, with that roll, you hear sort of a huff noise, like a...
Friends, someone is home, I think. Are we ready to go through?
Is he opening the door?
No, I'm gonna wait for everyone to stack up.
Right, okay.
Stack up!
Sebastian.
We shall say hello to the new friends then, shall we?
Okay, what are you doing?
Just making ready.
Sophie?
Sophie's gonna seem extremely concerned, but she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna come to right here. She's gonna look at the door. She's gonna look back at Thumb, and then she's gonna take another step to here so he can stand next to the door instead.
Yep, gotcha. Thormagast.
He'll hurry up and he'll open the door.
Okay, so cracking open the door. So this is a 10-foot square chamber, and it's hewn from stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron, and there are rusted pipes leading from the keg into the floor.
A strange device. Perhaps we should look inside it.
Well,
It's still your go. You've still got some movement.
Alright, I'll go to the keg. Has it got a hatch or an opening anywhere?
It doesn't appear to.
I'll tap it with my mace and see what it sounds like.
Yep, so you tap it with your mace. It makes like a crunching sound as your mace bursts through a big rusty patch of metal. And immediately, two creatures come flapping out of it. You recognize them as Mephits.
Mephits?
Mephits. And they are going to be there and there. And sorry, your next up is Franz after Thormagast. Or yeah, so you've tapped it. That's an action, and you broke it. So Franz, these two flappy creatures come flying out. Do I have an image of Stim? That's a terrible image. I won't put that one up because you can't see it. The Ice Mephit, on the other hand, can see.
Franz goes, "Scheiße, demons! Hans gets the holy water!" And he's gonna slice at the first one.
And he hits with that falchion.
He's gonna
Versatile, two-handed, yeah.
Yeah, slice straight through its like sort of torso area.
Yep, which wounds it.
And then he will stand ready.
Well, not really. That's an action.
Well, no, like, not, yeah. You get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. The Mephit in the northeastern corner looks like it opens its mouth to whistle and blows, and a cone of frost breath comes flying out towards Thormagast. And Thormagast fails to save unless he wishes to use inspiration.
Inspiration! Use it! Thank you, Lathander. Oh, God.
Fails again for the exact same amount.
Cursed.
Nice. Sebastian.
So,
You can see the one that's right next to you there through the doorway.
So can I stab at it, or is it like a shoot thing?
Look, given you were stacking up on the doorway, you can stab at it. The tokens are just representations. They're not 100% accurate. I know that really you're like there, right?
I'd say I'll shoot it just because Franz is taking up the bulk of the melee range.
Yep, so because it's pretty much point blank, disadvantage. Before you... Actually, no, that's alright. What else was purchased?
I was going to say,
Unfulfilled.
could Sebastian take a step back without provoking opportunity?
No, because I've ruled that he was right there. Okay. So the arrow misses, not a
Yeah, I'm fine
problem.
with that.
Are you moving or are you staying there?
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay, Sophie. You also can see the steam Mephit.
Oh, that's all she's gonna say. She's kind of a little bit like amazed because it's the first time she's seen something like that.
Yep.
And since the other guys seem to be hitting things and not asking questions, she's just like, they clearly have more experience at this adventuring thing. So she's gonna cast Firebolt.
Yep. Which hits for maximum damage, but
It resisted,
all of it. All right. The steam Mephit. Does steam breath. And because of where Sebastian was, I'm going to rule that it gets him and Sophie in that.
Yep.
Target. That one. And that one. And that one. And save dexterity. What do we get there? 2
Can I reroll?
successes.
Can I spend one of my inspiration for a reroll?
Yep, so bear with me and I'll do that on you manually.
Oh. No, wait.
It still fails. Franz and Sebastian, you can, if you wish to, re-roll, but I mean, you already saved. So you probably won't. Oof. Good thing you guys had the bonus health there, isn't it?
Yep.
Thormagast. Now, there's something that got purchased I need to... sorry. No, that's not a spell, so it doesn't matter. Jeebus, I forgot your thing. I'm going to do it next time. And Thrax one will happen next time as well. Thormagast, what's going on?
Thormagast, frosted over by the ice Mephit's breath, swings out with his mace at the damaged steam Mephit.
Yep.
Why the thunder?
Well done. Not bad at all. The mace hits. It looks like it should go clear through it, but it strikes. This being looks like it's made of steam. Excellent. Anything else there?
No, that's it.
Franz.
I would like to slice at him again, please.
Yep. Versatile?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is this? Now 20. Well done.
Swing. So,
Go Hans.
hopefully,
Mm.
I like to.
Sorry,
I like
yes.
I like to slice him completely in half.
Okay, so the steam of it explodes into a mist of steam, right? Franz, Sebastian, Thormagast. And the steam burns Thormagast as this creature explodes into steam and dies.
Wonderful.
Okay, the Ice Mephit.
Actually, for the last of my turn, can I move into that space?
Absolutely. The Ice Mephit scratches at you, Thormagast, with its claws.
Oh, I forgot about this up until this point, but I have Sentinel, so I'd like to take an opportunity attack, please.
Yep, go for it. Whew.
Oh, so
He
close.
misses.
And I'll use warding flare so it attacks at disadvantage.
Okay, yep. So just put... oh, no, I've already done one roll, haven't I? So I'll just roll again, alright?
Yep.
Still hits.
Alright.
Thormagast
No!
is dying. The Ice Mephit lets out an evil cackle. Sebastian.
So is there enough room for me to get into the room?
Yes.
Okay, then I'd like to
I'm just going to move
dash in.
Thormagast there. We know where he is. Yep.
I would like
down to there.
dash. I would get in, stab it, get out.
Okay, yep. You hit. That was so close to a crit as well.
I'm adding the +2 to damage.
Yes. So just click the +2 button and then roll damage.
And now
Nice.
I'd like to get out.
And damn it, Jeebs, I forgot it again. I'm doing it now. As you run out, the Ice Mephit makes an attack of opportunity.
Doesn't get it.
Ah, that's right. You hit it. Yeah. And
Even if I don't hit it, they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
okay. Franz, when you attacked, a wild magic surge went off after Sebastian did.
Ooh, okay.
Boom.
Oh, no.
For 1d4 rounds, caster and a random foe trade brains. Player controls NPC controls caster. You find yourself in the body of a little flying bat, Franz, but the Mephit only speaks 2 languages, neither of which are common.
What does he speak?
He speaks, and this is what it actually speaks, Aquan and Oran.
Fucking damn it.
Sophie. You see Franz sort of wobbles.
She's going to feel mildly concerned. She's going to walk to here.
And hold on, I need to actually also roll a 1d4 there. 3 rounds. Okay. Yep.
And then she'll move to here.
Yep.
Can she see this one that's in the corner? Down here?
Yes, but it's going to have cover.
That's okay. She's going to go ahead and use True Strike.
Yep.
And then that's the end of her turn.
Okie dokie. Thormagast, death saving throw, please.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Inspiration at the ready.
Well done.
It succeeds. Well done.
So
The body of Franz drops his weapon and sort of holds its head and is like patting himself all over, and then trips over and falls forward.
No unusual behavior there, really.
All right, so the Ismafit is sort of also having trouble and falls to the floor, like it suddenly forgot how to fly. And does it wish to say something?
Yeah, I wish to tell my friends that.
Which
it's
language?
Just me. It's just Hans.
Aquan or Oren?
You choose, because I don't think Franz will realize.
We're going to go Aquan first, right? And we're going to go... When that doesn't work, it's going to try it in the other one as well.
Ooh, windings.
Interestingly, it does... well, what's it going to do once it realizes it can't communicate with anyone?
And then it's gonna... it's gonna fly down to Falmagast and try and roll a medicine on him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't think Franz would realize he'd swap bodies. Enough weird shit happens to him on the daily.
Okay, so yeah, Ismafit is going to roll... That's a wisdom check, isn't it?
It's a medicine check. So
yeah, but wisdom...
Yeah.
15.
Wow, Ismafits have better wisdom than Franz.
So that's enough to stabilize.
Yeah, so the Ismafit's gonna like give him mouth to mouth.
Thank God I'm unconscious.
Yeah, the Ismafit flaps over and looks like it's trying to take care of Thalmagast. Sebastian, you're not sure what to make of this.
So let me just get this straight. So you got an unconscious Thormagast on the ground. You got a
Franz prone on the ground.
writhing Franz either next to him or on top of him.
Who's sort of
and
freaking out.
And an Ismafit, which is currently chest compressing Thormagast. I'm just going to turn to Sophie and like question, like shrug.
Okay, Sophie, what are you doing?
Sophie's going to try to insightfully look at the ice thingamajig.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to discern, like, oh.
So it's now standing on the ground. It's not flapping its wings, and you've just seen it, roll Thormagast over and help him.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. She's gonna insight check Franz then, because I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay. Roll an insight check.
Thing is, in the tower or open?
Do this one openly. Yeah, you can tell something's not quite right, but you don't know what.
Well, maybe Franz needs to go to the bathroom?
Maybe? Thormagast is now stable and no longer needs to make death saving throws, but is unconscious. Something was purchased though, let me just check that. Thormagast, a magic health potion magically appears and enters your mouth, and you drink it.
Surely the will of the thunder.
AKA Lord Jeebus.
Can the ice method that is currently
just move
France clap happily? Like an
Yes.
excited toddler?
It can. It's jumping up and down. So drink that health potion, Thormagast. I do believe it's on your character sheet. Nice, and I'll apply that to you. Nice. So you sort of sit up with a jolt. Like, whoa, what happened? Franz is sort of like trying to pat its back, like freaking out.
Franz is gonna scream, "You're alive!" but in or
No. It just, oof. So the ice Mephit realizes it's regained its frost breath. You would just know that magically. And what's it going to do?
Well, that's what I said. It's gonna scream, "You're alive!" but in whatever language it
Uh-huh,
speaks.
okay. Yep.
And then that's about it. And it's gonna, Franz is gonna look around and realize everyone got a lot taller, and is gonna look really confused.
Everyone got a lot smaller.
Is it big? I thought it was.
No. The ice Mephits are tiny, right? So Franz is bigger than an ice Mephit. An ice Mephit's a bit bigger than like a cat.
Yeah. So from my perspective, everything got bigger.
Yeah, from your perspective, but you can also see yourself. Because this
Yeah.
is your turn right now.
Yeah. No. This is what I'm saying. Is that Franz wouldn't realize he's in an ice Mephit body.
Right, okay.
So he's just really confused as to why everyone just suddenly got bigger.
Okay, not a problem. Sebastian.
I'm gonna. Can I gingerly pick up the ice Mephit?
You can, but you realize that it's freezing cold.
I've got gloves.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you pick it up and like, are you cradling it like a baby, or like
No,
you're
like
holding it out in front of you? Like,
yeah, like hands are like outstretched, like underneath the arms. Like, what is this thing? I'm going to like. I guess I'll like I'll take it away from the ones that are just like lying on the ground.
alright, and where are you moving it to then?
Moving to down here, I'm gonna set it down, like ask it in deep, like, what are you?
Yep, not a problem. And that alarm or someone ringing you I can hear reminds me there's one more medication I need to take. I'll be right back.
Did we see how many turns this lasted for?
He said 3.
3 turns. Well,
She's going to walk over here.
intermission, everybody.
Dun, dun,
Candy.
dun, 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 dun.
Get your snacks.
Alright, Furs is back. What's Sophie doing in here?
She's gonna go in there and she's gonna offer Franz and Dom some candy, and she's gonna say, "Wow, that was really you know." And she's gonna say, "Are you okay?" As she's giving them candy.
Okay, Thormagast.
Oh, he's holding his head, just going, "Oh, what happened?"
Eat the candy; it'll make you feel better.
He casts Cure Wounds on himself.
Yep. Okay. Did
Actually,
you do
no,
that
he's not,
already?
he's, no, no, he's not that bad actually. No, he just sort of rubs his bruises and stuff,
Yep.
and stands up and goes, "Where did it go?"
Eat the candy first.
Sure, he humors her and eats the candy. Where did it go?
It's in the hallway with Sebastian. I think they're talking.
Franz sort of regains a bit of composure and stands up. But realizes that he's holding a weapon. And swings it at Thormagast. Sorry. No, we'll say that was a miss anyway. That's fine. What's going on, Franz?
Well, Sebastian asked me a D speech. What'd you ask me?
What are you?
Sorry, the ice method's gonna shrug and wave.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay, not a problem, Sebastian. Is that all
I'm
you're
gonna. Yeah, I'm so. I heard some noise from the other room. Probably right.
doing? Yeah, you could hear it gargling away there, yeah.
Like from the room where Sophie and all them are in. Could I hear like an
Oh,
attack
yes,
sound?
yes, you would have heard that, yes.
Like, hold that thought. I'm gonna go look through the doorway,
Yep.
and I'll just end my turn now.
Okay, Sophie, you've just seen Franz stand up and take a swing at Thormagast with his sword.
She's going to try to stab his wrist to make it so he can't do that again.
Okay, can you roll that with disadvantage, please?
No.
Oh, why is it disadvantage?
Because someone purchased that at the beginning of the game and it's the first opportunity I've had to apply it to you.
Nice.
Oof, she swings and misses.
She's like, hey, you knock it off. And she's like waving the dagger around. She's trying to seem intimidating, but she's not.
Thormagast, Franz has just swung his sword at you.
Very confusing. I will. He swung his sword. I will strike him with the butt of my mace, looking
Yep.
to knock him out.
So just roll normal attack so we know it's not, like you're not trying to kill him. Non-lethal damage is the word. And you've hit him. Just apply damage to him like normal. And he seems to just shrug it off.
What sorcery is this?
And he swings at you again. Missing.
And the last turn of it.
It actually is. After Franz swings, he looks like he comes to his senses, and the ice mephit sort of has a bit of a jolt and starts flapping its wings, and you guys wouldn't really see it, but it gets like a relieved look on its face and it starts flapping its wings, at which point it immediately frost breaths at Sebastian, who saves against it. Sebastian.
Okay, having been frosted in the back, I'm going to turn around and shoot a loose arrow at it.
Not a problem. Good roll, 19. It's definitely a hit. To those still watching, only one ticket has been sold for the next roll of the giveaway wheel. Don't forget to enter, you've got a fairly decent chance of winning.
Okay, and I'm going to inform the room that this one's a problem again.
And actually, regarding the raffle, I'm going to resume entries for just a little bit longer, and I'm going to open the raffle up to anyone, doesn't matter who you are, even if you're playing in the game right now. If you want to buy a ticket, buy a ticket.
Yeah.
I'd like to give something away, you know, so if you guys want to buy a ticket, go ahead.
Let's see, raffle, eh?
Yep.
Much is it per-
I think it's 50 gold coins from memory. 50 or 100. Chris just bought some tickets. Yep. Excellent. Now we're talking. Elder, you can only buy 5 at the most.
No.
That's alright. And Chris got an extra ticket because he is a subscriber.
Ooh.
Yeah. Fancy schmancy. So is that Sophie moving out there? No, that's Sebastian.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna, so after she hears the shout that there's a problem back out there.
Yep. Well, she would have also heard the whoosh as the blast of cold came past.
She's like, hey, you, chill out, wait a second. And she'll just cast Fireball because she can't think of
Fireball?
Firebolt. I'm sorry.
Firebolt. All good. I just wanted to clarify. And she hits on a roll of 5. Well done. For minimum damage, however, it appears to be vulnerable to your fire damage.
She's like, take that and well, you know.
Yep. So Thormagast, Franz has swung at you.
Then he's looked.
You see him
changed.
like almost like he's having a sort of a fit for a split second, and then he looks sort of relieved.
And I hear a zap outside. Yeah.
Yes.
I kind of do that kind of a feinted blow towards him and then peek over my shield. Franz, are you okay?
Yeah. Franz looks at his falchion, and then at Falmagus, and then at his falchion, and then at Hans, and then at his falchion. And he goes, "What the fuck?"
Okay, is that his turn as well?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
he's
gotcha. Alright, the Ice Mephit rushes forward towards you, Sophie. And scritches at you with its claws. Missing! Sebastian.
Okay, then I'm going to, yeah, let's stab at it again.
Go for it. Missing.
I'll
You do have an inspiration.
I'll stay there.
Okay, Sophie.
Sophie's gonna use her dagger and try to cut off its nose.
Okay, roll the attack. Good roll, you hit.
This
Nice.
minimum damage thing it's hurting my soul.
Could be worse. It's better than no damage.
Yeah, like
Thormagast.
on my 10.
Yeah. Thormagast.
Hearing the zappity zap and sound of battle outside, I look confusedly at Franz and kind of like go, and then run outside to find out what's happening.
Yep.
And I'll swing my mace at this creature.
Yep. Wings flapping, you see it scritching at Sophie. And you've hit it with your mace. Nice. And it also explodes. It's going to go Sophie. It's going to go Sebastian. It's going to go Thormagast. And shards of ice scratch you and cut you as it explodes. There's a loud like glass breaking, except it's ice. Alright. I'm going to call the game there on that note. That was a lot of fun. We'll debrief in a moment, but let's finish off this giveaway. One last shout out. If there have been 6, 7, 8, 9, 16 tickets sold for this spin of the prize wheel. So if anyone else wants to buy a ticket, anyone, Gwen, if you're there, Thrak, if you're there, you can enter as well. Anyone at all. Annie, I would suggest you should as well. You never know what you're going to win.
On the Wheel of Fortune.
Something like that. You going to buy a ticket, Annie?
Never-ending health potion.
I'm a complete Twitch noob and have no idea what to do.
Alright, so in the chat, !! raffle, and then however many tickets you would like to buy, 1 to 5. You bought 1 ticket. That's all you wanted?
Like I said, I've no idea. Let's go with 1.
Okay, alright. So, that being said, I think everyone who was watching would now have had the opportunity to buy it. Closing entries, and we're going to randomly pick a winner with the pick winner button. Kayla
Hey!
is the winner.
That's me.
It's
Which
your
is Yuri.
boy Hans.
Hans Franz, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ready for this? We're going to go to the live section of Streamlabs, and we're going to do a spin of the wheel.
What's it gonna be?
Here we go. What does he win?
Do you want a washing machine?
250 gold coins.
Hey!
Alright. Let's see here, Cloudbot. Kayla. Loyalty. K-A-I-L. Yep, there you are. Add 1066. Save. Done. Alright, yeah, we didn't get to 25 viewers where I was going to do a dedicated giveaway of a mug or a shirt very specifically, but I didn't see us actually get to that many, unfortunately. I hope everyone enjoyed the game tonight. Those watching, I had a lot of fun. I think the players had a lot of fun. We're going to debrief on Discord for about 5 minutes, and then we'll jump into a public channel and chat. Yeah, now to gamble your house, yeah. Well, don't forget, donations and bits earn gold coins, as well as just watching and being chatty also earn you gold coins. And if you want to chat with us in 5 minutes, we'll be on Discord in an open channel where everyone can chat. Thank you very much to the new followers. We got a donation, we got some bits. That's a success, and I'll be hosting Dungeon of the Mad Mage tomorrow night, same time. Thank you very much, guys.